Howdy folks, I'm sure a lot of you shooters out there with your 9mm firearms want to be doing a bunch of this, but when you go to buy ammo at the gun shops, all you see is this. If this is the case for you, you may consider one of the following. 1. Buy a .40 Smith & Wesson, because it seems like there's always a bunch of ammo on the shelf for those firearms. Or 2. Get into reloading or casting so you can load your own ammo to either save money or to have the ability to load your own when you can't get it anywhere else without paying crazy high prices. Anyways, today I want to showcase a new 9mm mold I picked up from NOE a few months back. This one, if you use a wheel weight alloy or similar, will drop a nice little 120 grain bevel base projectile. Now, why did I get this mold, you might ask? Especially with the several that I already have. Well, for a couple different reasons. While I usually prefer to shoot heavy for caliber projectiles, and in the case of 9mm, I usually prefer to shoot my NOE 133s for plinking around, or my 147s when I want to shoot subsonic ammo and use silencers or suppressors. And by the way, both of those share the same nose profile, which makes adjusting the dies pretty nice. Anyway, sometimes you want to be frugal with your lead. I thought this mold could be my economy mold for 9mm to use when I want to make my lead stretch a little farther when it comes to the quantity of projectiles. I also thought it would be a little nice to have that small bevel base for loading on my progressive presses. The 133s and the 147s that I have, they load just fine on my progressive presses, but, you know, any excuse to try out a new mold, eh? Anyways, I went ahead and cast up a large pile of projectiles using that mold. I powder coated them using the shake and bake method with various colors, including some forward light blue, forward dark blue, some greens, some clears, etc. The forward light blue color, as well as the glass clear, really seemed to coat well. I baked them for 10 to 12 minutes in the cheap toaster oven and then water dropped them. I sized the coated projectiles using my little Lee APP press and the NOE 356 bushing. For brass, I just used mixed head stamp brass and some Hornady dies. Press-wise, I loaded about 1,000 of them with the Hornady press before switching over to the Dillon 750. I don't have any footage of the Dillon loading, but the loading went great and I was very happy with its performance and with the results. For this load, I used a charge of bullseye powder, 4.0 grains to be exact. Primer-wise, I used regular CCI small pistol primers, which are kind of hard to find at the moment, and seeded the coated projectiles to an overall length of 1.035 inches. I probably could have seeded them longer, but my Glock 34 with the aftermarket Alpha Wolf barrel has a shorter throat, so I seeded them to 1.035, and that seems to do just fine. I clocked this load at around 1160 feet per second with my chronograph, which is fast enough for economy plinkage. My friends and I have shot over 1,000 of these, and I have lots of footage of us shooting, but I don't want to bore you, so I'll try not to show too much shooting footage. Alright, today we're out and we're going to do some shooting of those 120 grain boat tail 9mm NOE bullets with the load that we just did. So we're gonna just shoot them in a bunch of different guns and have some good times with it. Shooting the FN high power with the 120s. This one shoots good, I like it. I might have to buy it from you sometime. Yeah. What's your favorite lighter weight 9mm plink and load? Leave a comment below and let us know. As always, thanks for watching and stay safe.